Are you thinking about making Colorado Springs your new home in the near future? Well, we've got 3 steps that will turn your dreams into reality.
On top of that, we're gonna share one of our moving horror stories with you. Trust us, you will not want to miss out on this. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there's always a silver lining.
Here we go. The first step in making your move to Colorado Springs easy is to do your research and understand the area. Colorado Springs is a city rich in diversity, featuring a variety of neighborhoods, each offering its own unique flavor. Take the time to explore online resources, local community groups, and real estate websites to gather all the correct information.
Absolutely start by exploring the different regions. North, south, east, west, Colorado Springs. Each area has a very unique vibe. For instance, the north side is known for its family-friendly neighborhoods and great schools. Areas like Briargate, Northgate are very popular choices for families, offering beautiful parks, walking trails, and shopping centers. What's particularly interesting is that many residents in the north also take advantage of the proximity to Denver. It's an easy commute to the city. Lots of people choose to live in Colorado Springs for the more affordability cost of living while working in Denver. And now that they've had I-25 pretty much almost done, it's awesome.
It's been years in the making. Moving to the south side, you'll find neighborhoods like Fountain and Security or Widefield, which are more affordable and have a strong sense of community as well. This area is also close to military installations like Fort Carson, Peterson, making it a prime location for military families. The south side has great access to parks and outdoor activities, so you can enjoy the best of both worlds. In addition to that, you can see that home prices are often cheaper in Fountain versus in Colorado Springs, so it's an area worth checking out.
On the east side, neighborhoods such as Stetson Hills boast stunning views and newer developments, ideal for those seeking modern amenities. The Powers Corridor features a range of shopping centers, restaurants, entertainment options, making it a really nice area for residents. You'll find everything from casual places to eat to upscale dining experiences here. If you go further east, you will see neighborhoods like Banning Lewis Ranch, which we lived in, Meridian Ranch, which we live in now, one of my favorites, or Woodman Hills. For more information on any of these communities, be sure to comment below or reach out to us at 719-238-1771.
On to the west side of Colorado Springs. This place offers breathtaking views and is extremely close to nature. Red Rocks Canyon open space and the foothills provide easy access to hiking and biking trails. Neighborhoods like Old Colorado City are filled with charm, featuring historic buildings, unique shops, and cozy cafes. This area is perfect for outdoor enthusiasts who want quick access to nature and beauty right outside their doorstep.
If you're moving here with the military and trying to determine what area is best for you and your family, be sure to comment below or shoot us a text. We have helped so many different families find their homes, and often it's sight unseen.
With so many options, knowing the neighborhoods and proximity to military bases can significantly help you find the perfect place that suits your lifestyle.
Once you've done your research and you have a good understanding of the different neighborhoods, because there's a lot of them, the next step is going to be your financial preparation. This part is super crucial for ensuring a smooth transition to your new home. Budgeting effectively can make all of the difference.
Exactly. Start by setting a realistic budget for your move. Consider not just the price of your new home, but also the other costs like closing fees, moving expenses, and potential renovations. The median home price in Colorado Springs is usually around $500,000 this time of year, but that can vary greatly depending on the neighborhood and the type of property, so keep that in mind. It's essential to factor in these costs early to avoid any surprises later on.
And don't forget, Sean, about ongoing expenses like your property taxes, utilities, all the home maintenance. It's super essential to include these in your calculations to ensure that you're financially prepped for homeownership. Having a comprehensive view of your expenses will help you set aside funds appropriately. We recommend writing all of your expenses down and really kind of creating a budget, which will really help.
Next, it's time to check your credit score and get pre-approved for a mortgage. This step is vital for understanding your budget, and it shows sellers that you are a serious buyer. A higher credit score can help you secure a better mortgage rate, making your monthly payments more manageable.
And if you're a veteran, be sure to explore your VA loan options. They often provide competitive rates and benefits that can make home ownership more accessible. There's so many things online that you read and see that are just completely inaccurate. So we can help you navigate through all of those options to find the best fit for your financial situation.
Once you have your financing in place, start looking at homes that fit your budget. Whether you're considering single family homes, condos, or townhomes, there are plenty of options available in Colorado Springs. It is extremely important to not look above your shopping price point, because then nothing at your shopping price point will be of interest to you. Trust me.
Remember, financial preparation is key to a successful move. If you need help and guidance, we can get you connected with our local lender to help you through the pre-approval process, and we can also set up your home search so you don't get misguided by any online clickbait, because there's a ton of it out there. There are unfortunately a lot of homes on platforms like Zillow, Realtor.com, and our market that aren't as they appear to be, and often have hidden fees or strict guidelines that lead to frustration. Our expertise in the market can make this process much, much easier for you.
The final step in making your move to Colorado Springs easy is managing the logistics of your move. This part can feel overwhelming, but with proper planning, it can be a very smooth process.
Start by making a moving checklist. If you don't have one, we have one. Let us know if you need it. This will help you stay organized and ensure that you don't forget anything important. List out all the tasks you need to complete before, during, and after your move, such as hiring movers, packing your belongings, and changing your address. Having everything written down can ease a lot of the stress.
She learned that from me because she keeps everything in her head and then it never makes it to paper, and then sometimes we run into problems. But me, on the other hand, I'm very
detailed.
Detailed is
Crazy.
a good word. We have lists, we have systems in place to make sure that we don't make any mistakes.
We still make mistakes.
Sometimes. If you decide to hire professional movers, do your research. We have hired several of them, and unfortunately, the majority of them are no good, even if you have looked at their reviews and everything else. So make sure that you talk to plenty of people, get as many reviews as you possibly can. Personal people that have used those moving companies would be great. It is just seemingly the hardest thing ever. So if you're looking for a business idea, maybe start your own moving company.
And don't forget to declutter before you pack. This is a perfect opportunity to go through all of your belongings and decide what you truly need. Donate or sell items you no longer use. Not only will this lighten your load, but it can also save you money on moving costs. Plus, starting fresh in your new home feels really good. We just moved this year actually, and we downsized. And so I had to get 3 humongous dumpsters and just throw away so much trash, because it's crazy at how much you accumulate and how much you get. What you do is you put your hangers, you put everything in your closet, and you put your hangers the opposite way. And then if you go 2 years and that hanger is still the opposite way, you need to donate it and get it out of your closet.
But she still buys more.
Oops.
All right, once you've gotten rid of the trash, once you've donated, this is the time to start the packing process. Please be sure to buy sturdy boxes. It's terrible when you buy the cheap ones because they're cheaper, and then your stuff falls all over the ground, and then you're super frustrated. So just opt for the premium boxes, make sure that it's worth your money, and this will save you time and frustration.
And as you prepare for your move, consider the logistics of getting settled in Colorado Springs. Research local utility providers, or just call us and we'll help you as your agent. Set up services ahead of time to ensure you have everything you need upon arrival. This is often overlooked, but it's a crucial step to make it a smooth transition.
Depending on where you're at, and especially because of the fields of work that we have here in Colorado Springs, internet is a huge thing for people. So if you need whatever type of internet for your job, whether you're working from home or whatever, just make sure that you do that research before you start writing offers on properties that can't provide that for you.
And once again, if you have us as your agents, we're gonna help you with all that.
Don't forget about updating your address with the post office, banks, and any subscriptions or services that you use. This will help prevent any interruptions in mail delivery or service access, making your first few days in your new home much more pleasant.
Now, once you arrive in Colorado Springs, take time to explore your new neighborhood.
Welcome home.
Visit your local parks, your shops, your restaurants to get a feel for the community. It's a great way to really start making new connections and feeling at home. The local culture and friendliness of residents will surely make you feel welcome.
Some people feel weird about it, but if you have a local Facebook page on your community that you choose, post on there. Tell them that you're new, tell them about your family, tell them about your kids, your dogs, whatever, because people definitely want to connect in your community. If you have any questions or need assistance during this process, reach out to us. We're here to support you every step of the way. Our goal is to make your move as easy as possible. All right, should we tell them about the horror story?
I think we need to.
All right, this is a rough one, so buckle up. She'll kick it off, I guess. I don't like talking about it.
Back in 2019, right?
March of 2019.
We decided it would be really smart to sell our house and buy a new build. And I don't regret that at all. But during that time when we were closing, first off, we had a very, very difficult buyer on our sell side that made it extremely difficult. And then we are scheduled for closing, and the day of closing, or I should say the night before closing, Colorado decides to get a bomb cycle. You probably might have. Cyclone. Bomb, crazy.
Terrible day is what
it was. Insane, the amount of snow. But anyway, so we had one of the worst snowstorms that we've had in a really, really long time. And I'm born and raised in Colorado. Sean's born and raised in Colorado, and we've never experienced anything like that. And of course, we are closing on 2 houses, and so the timing has to be completely dead.
So the night before closing, the buyer wants us to move hundreds of pounds of boulders from out of the backyard, which was never talked about ever. But we obviously want to make this transaction go through. So we're moving boulders. I had to move 3 cars because we had our moving vehicle. We had 2 other vehicles. So we moved all those to the new house so that they'd be there in preparation for the snowstorm. So we stayed up all night. We had cleaned the house. The morning comes. This is when we had to take our dog in for a surgery because she was a puppy. She's like, I don't even know, less than 3 months old. And she had gotten injured. So we had to take her in for a surgery all the way across town. We go to title.
Which normally is what, like a 20-minute,
yeah,
20, 30-minute drive?
Yeah, it was normally a 20-minute drive, which at this point we got there. We got there in 20 minutes. Then we go to title. We sign all of our paperwork.
For the sell house.
We get a call that our dog is out of surgery. Great news, right? We can bring her home, whatever. Takes us an hour and 20 minutes to get back across town. We get there, and just kidding, she hasn't gone in for surgery. They had a power outage. They have to keep her overnight. And by the way, they're going to charge us a ridiculous fee for keeping her overnight, even though it's not our fault. So we talked to them about that. We move on. We then have to drive to our new house.
Well, we close on that. So then we close on our new build, right? Because we had the sell in the morning, and then we have like the new build right after all of that craziness. So we close on our new build. That was easy. Everything went semi-smooth there, as smooth as it could. So now we're driving to our new house.
Which people in Colorado are insane. The bomb cyclone was probably the worst snowstorm Colorado's ever seen.
So why are people out on the roads?
People are out on the roads, and not only that, they're out in their Camaros and in their Mustangs. 4-wheel drive Jeeps are turned sideways, flipped over, semi-trucks, trees are falling over. Siding on homes is literally peeling off because of the high winds that we're having. I mean, it's literally insane. So it takes us hours, which should have been less than 30 minutes, to get to our community. And there are snowbanks and cars piled up on a one-way road, so we can't get through. I'm in my 4-wheel drive SUV. I try to go around them, and we get completely stuck.
And we have all of our stuff packed, right? I was not smart at all. I did not listen to anything that I tell you guys to do.
We were up all night, so we're in cleaning clothes. I think we have shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, it was, I think I had on like some cheap, just throwaway pants, like jogger type things, and no shoes. I had flip-flops on. Why? I don't know. I did have socks. So not prepared at all for what is all coming to us.
Thankfully, for some reason, we had bags of clothes in our SUV because we're obviously moving, and I don't know why they ended up in there, but they did. But unfortunately, I have to get out and throw socks on my hands that I found in the back seat and dig cars out to try to move them and just clear the snowbanks. I'm literally just freezing. No shovel, no tools, no accessories. So we're digging these cars out, and then this guy pulls up in a brand new Land Rover. Hey man, I can help pull you out. So he hooks up to my hitch, he yanks me once, we get a little bit further, and then the second time around he yanks me and we get free, and he literally slams his brand new Land Rover into the side of the curb and ruins his wheels. His tires are deflating. To this day, I hope this guy watches this video because I don't know who he was. I had never met him before this. And he says, oh man, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go home before I lose all the air in my tires, but I hope you guys have a great day. Can't
Yeah.
imagine his reaction, but that, I mean,
Well, and that's just kind of a testament too, though, of the type of people and the neighborhoods.
True.
And even though, aside from the chaotic craziness that happened, there were so many neighbors out helping everybody. There were people bringing food and water.
the
and
community Facebook page was blowing up. People are helping and helping and helping. So we finally get through this. Our street is closed off. 2 snowbanks and a car turned sideways.
Can't get in.
It's not even a quarter mile to the house, but we have to walk.
No shoes,
So,
remember, like
she had
flip-flops.
flip-flops. I had regular shoes, thankfully.
No, that literally, you guys, when your parents were like, I had to walk up this up the hill
and
to get to school and
2
all this
feet of snow.
This was like legit.
Brand
I
new
hope that we can
fences.
find photos and
Brand new fences are completely blown over. Siding on the houses is literally getting ripped off. You can't see garages because the snowbanks are so high that the whole garage is covered. It is completely insane. So we finally make it to the new build and the heat is not on. And it has not been on. So our house is probably 50 degrees, maybe
Freezing.
colder. I don't even know. So that's fine though because we have our moving truck. But the lock is frozen, so we can't get into the back of the moving truck to get blankets or anything else. We spent the first day in our new build,
no food.
no food, no water, no electricity, nothing. Like we're completely just stuck and stranded and laying on the ground shivering, a complete wreck.
Yeah.
It was the worst moving story.
And it really sounds like super made up. It sounds like there's no way that all of this stuff could have happened. But that was one of our very first moving experiences together. And even aside from all of the craziness, I feel like it connected us more. It really did. And now, you know, I mean, I was a real estate agent then too, but now from our personal experience, I feel like we are even more aware to be able to what to help you guys with when moving, because this stuff you don't think about. You don't think about, you know, putting a different type of a bag in your car so that way you do have the essentials. You don't think about like what stuff you should keep out or
And especially if you're coming from Florida, Arizona, California, Texas, all these states where the climates
You don't
don't
get
differ
snow.
like ours do. I mean, the day before the bomb cyclone, it was probably 75 degrees. No snow, no problems. And then towards night, it started to shift. And then like that, it was a complete disaster. So we are very prepared to help you guys, whatever season, whatever the move is, wherever you're coming from. We have learned through trial and complete failure, personal experience, on how to help you guys the best with your moves.
Yep. So if you're moving to Colorado Springs, you know how to get a hold of us, 719-238-1771. Comment below, DM us, whatever you would like. We're always here to answer all of your questions.
Thanks so much for tuning in, watching our video, and listening to our horror story. Please remember to like and subscribe for more valuable insights about living in Colorado Springs, and we can't wait to hear from you and see you in the next video.